What up, everyone? How's everyone doing? Good evening. Oh, I needed to share this online. Okay, guys, the video. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm super excited as you are. Super excited as you are. Good, 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 good. Let's go. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, all of you watching on Facebook, all of you watching on Instagram, all of you watching on I think the YouTube. I don't know if the YouTube is working yet. Okay, how is everyone doing? Super amazing evening. Super amazing evening. How is everyone doing, guys? So today, um, we have so much to talk about. We have so much to talk about. Decentralized finance, aka DEFI or DEFI, whatever it is that you call it. So for my friends on Instagram, what up, what up, what up, what up? Super amazing friends on Instagram, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Over 300 of you are watching right now on all the channels. I need you to invite more persons, invite more persons, invite more persons. I need you to invite as many persons as you can. Let's wait a bit for more persons to join this video, and as they join, okay, good. As they, I'm trying to put up some settings on Facebook. So write out all the questions you would like to ask me. If you have any question about decentralized finance that you've been wanting to ask me, write it down. I see all of you on Facebook. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Poco Virtuous, thank you so much for all you've been doing for the brand. I sincerely appreciate you, bro. God bless you. Thanks so much to everyone watching on our Bit Network page. Share this video on all our Telegram channels. Let me share it there now. Thank you so much, everyone watching. Thank you so much, everyone watching. It's an amazing one. Super awesome. Super amazing. Super amazing. Okay, I think this camera didn't work. Let me get off this mic so I can demonstrate as I want. Okay, so basically today we are going to be talking about decentralized finance. The question, while I turned off the comment on Instagram so as to enable us focus, but there is a question sign there that you can use to add your questions. I'm going to address all the questions by the end of this video. I'm going to address all your questions. So if you have any questions that you want to ask, guys on Facebook, share this video. Share this video. I need this video to have like 100 shares by the time we are done with this. So don't just watch alone. Share this video with your friend. I have sent the link to our Telegram channels. Share this video across all channels. Get your friends to watch. I know someone who charges $1,000 to give this information I want to give out now. So share this video. If you're watching on Instagram, start sharing this video to the DM of anyone that you know will be interested in this. Start sharing this video to the DM of anyone that you know will be interested in this. So as you must have seen, the topic for this week is why decentralized finance, aka DEFI, or decentralized exchanges, why it is the next big thing. So I want to first of all start by thanking you, the viewers, thanking you, members of Abit Network community. I want to also thank my team for making this possible. I want to thank everyone that has been part of my journey since 2015 officially that I started in this cryptocurrency journey. I thank all of you. I thank I thank those of you who have run with the knowledge that you've gotten from everything I've been teaching. On since the first week of January, myself and my team, we started this weekly classes every Saturday 8 p.m. to help people get to understand cryptocurrencies more. So now there is a recent trend, because as you know, technology evolved. We started social media started from the days of MySpace. From MySpace it entered something else, and until it entered Facebook. From Facebook, Instagram, now Clubhouse, and the rest of them. So technology has always evolved, especially for a new technology as blockchain or cryptocurrency. So right now, one of the trending words that you must have been seeing everywhere is DEFI, which stands for, DEFI actually stands for Decentralized Finance. Now, why did they call it Decentralized Finance? Now, DEFI is a whole banking institution. In short, the senior brother of banking. DEFI is the senior brother of banking. It is everything banking combined. DEFI is everything banking combined. Like everything that you can think of banking, that is what it is, combined. So DEFI stands for Decentralized Finance. So in case you don't know this from today, that anywhere you see this word DEFI, it means they're talking about decentralized finance. In one of my classes, decentralized finance, in one of my classes, I talked about why we say blockchain is decentralized. Now, the reason we say the blockchain is decentralized, it means it is not controlled by an entity. It is not controlled by one person. It is controlled. It is like a collective. Everyone that is involved in it makes decision on it. So it's not like the financial or banking system where it is either regulated by the government or regulated by an organization that may have their own ulterior motives. Those of you watching this video from UAR, I hope you really know the country I'm talking about. Those of you watching this video from UAR, you know for some days now there have been some news making the rounds about the central bank and a particular FX aggregator called Abuki FX, and you've seen how the government of your particular country has said that they are going after that particular exchange rate aggregator, that they are going to shut down their website. Why is this so? It is because in the real world, everything that has to do with finance is left in the hands of the government, and when something is left in the hands of the government, sometimes the right person might not be the right person might not be the one on seat. So they will make negative. They will continually make policies, or yes, they will continually make policies that is actually not good for the common man. So this is why when the blockchain was created, the founding fathers of the blockchain decided to say, oh, they want to create something that is independent of government control. No government of any particular country controls the blockchain. It is the people who are involved in it. So as far as you are a partaker in the blockchain, you have a say. I've often talked about how cryptocurrencies outside of stable coins, how the price is determined by the forces of market demand and supply. So in most of these my teachings, I explained everything about that. So for those of you who are very, very new to cryptocurrency, this is the first time you're hearing about Bitcoin, Tatcoin, whatever coin it is I want to talk about, this class, for you to get a better knowledge of this class, go to search for Abit Network on YouTube and watch the videos that we already, the previous videos that we did. So decentralized finance, the DEFI stands for decentralized finance that is decentralized. It is a banking sector on its own that is decentralized. It is not controlled by anyone. It is not controlled by involved in it. So at any time you hear the word DEFI, just know that it is a banking sector on the blockchain that has no central control. So last year, many of you started hearing this word becoming more popular, but this word has been around for a while. But I think 2020, I think it was in 2019 and 2020. So we started hearing about some of the decentralized finance exchanges. So we have the banking sector, and inside the banking sector, we have banks. Just like we have the American bank, we have the Bank of America. Which one is this other one? I have an account with. Okay, I use Barclays here in the UK. I also use in America. I use. I've forgotten their names. But one of those banks there. One of those banks there. So decentralized finance or DeFi as a body has different branches, but it is mostly operated on, will not have a central control. So there needs to be some form of technology to keep it working. So this is where something called smart contracts is involved in DeFi. You can write it down. Smart contracts, blockchain. Now this smart contract is like a certain rule. If you go today to your bank and you want to take a loan, they have the terms and conditions that they will give to you to read and sign. Some of the banks will say, okay, what is your collateral that you want to drop to take this loan of $200? They will still go ahead again and ask you, when they will tell you when you have to pay back this money. So in DeFi, nobody is kept there to be running after you. The rules of this DeFi is already programmed on the blockchain. The rules of engagement are already programmed on the blockchain. So on these DeFi decentralized exchanges, you can lend money, you can borrow money, you can provide liquidity. I'm going to be talking about all this word. So what is a decentralized exchange? What is a decentralized exchange? So a decentralized exchange is a type of inclusive. The other types of banking, the normal banking most of you know about, are non-inclusive. You understand? They will ask you to bring ID card, do this or do that. But decentralized finance is an all-inclusive kind of banking or financial system where everybody that is part of it contributes to it. So a decentralized exchange is different from a centralized exchange in the sense that in centralized exchanges, they ask you to do KYC, they ask you to do so many things. They ask you to provide your birth certificate, your death certificate, your national ID, and your whatever. But in decentralized finance, they don't need all that. You don't need all that. All you need to do in decentralized finance is create a wallet of your own. You communicate with this technology using your own personal wallet, which is like your own identity on the blockchain. So once you create this wallet of your own, you can interact with this decentralized finance exchange. So it is a financial institution on its own that is built on the blockchain that is not controlled by any single authority. It is controlled by the people who are part of it. Now, it is not regulated. The real world financial institutions are regulated by the government of every country and some by the International Monetary Fund. The government of your country determines how much you are able to withdraw from your account. They determine how much you are able to spend from your account. But in DeFi, the government has no control of what you do. You decide how much you want to invest. You decide how much you want to commit to any course. So this is what makes decentralized exchanges different from centralized. We have centralized exchanges like Binance, KuCoin, OKX, and the rest of them. Now, these centralized exchanges also have their own risk. They have their own risk in the sense that if the team that owns that centralized exchange today, if something happens to them and they are nowhere to be found, there is no how you can get your money out of that exchange. We've seen cases where an exchange like Cryptopia, some of you who are new to this cryptocurrency, you may not know this exchange I'm talking about, but it's an OG exchange called Cryptopia. In 2015 or 2016, Cryptopia used to be one of the biggest exchanges before these ones that you know now. So in 2018, they got liquidated, which means they went out of business, and so many persons, they were hacked, and so many persons' phone got stuck. Even myself and my mentor, Mr. Nice Ayuk, we were part of those people that had so much money on that exchange, and they just woke up one night and couldn't log in into the website again, and that was it until today. It's just of recently, I think the government of America is forcing them to pay people who had money there. So they are now beginning to reach out to us again to say, if you had money here, log in and come and claim your money. But if not because the government was forcing them, if most centralized exchanges have folded or people lost their money on it. So this is the difference between decentralized exchange and centralized. So Binance.com is a centralized exchange, KuCoin is a centralized exchange, but we have decentralized exchanges like TaxSwap.com, one of the latest that we just launched. It is our own decentralized exchange. So we have another one called Pancake Swap. It is one of the most popular ones out there. Pancake Swap came and revolutionized the whole financial sector. In fact, in a year, the transaction that took place on this decentralized finance exchange called Pancake Swap, it did more than the banking. It did so well than some of the banking systems of a particular country. I know like 5 top countries that transaction that has taken place on Pancake Swap is more than what they have done in their country in a full year. So this Pancake Swap, when they launch, because they are like the first. There's another one called MarketDAO. They are like, those ones are like the first. They became popular before Pancake Swap, but because of branding and promotion and everything, Pancake Swap came and became the leader in this industry now. So when this decentralized finance exchange launched, on centralized, all you need to do is, oh, they say no sound. Let me know. Okay, I think this person is the only one having this problem of no sound. People can hear me. Okay, guys, on Facebook, if you can't, okay, guys on Facebook, please, Instagram people, let me know when you can't hear me again. So guys on okay, Instagram people, I need you to type in the question. We can hear you. Sound is perfect. Thank you so much, guys on Facebook. So Facebook people can hear me. I believe, yeah, these people can also hear me. Sound is perfect. Move on. Okay, thank you so much. So this Pancake Swap is the first decentralized exchange that went mainstream. And when they launched, it was like a restaurant. Let's say I launch a restaurant. I have a dream of owning a restaurant chain called Chop Chop Embassy in the future. Now let's say I finish building this my Chop Chop Embassy restaurant, but I don't sell. I build the building, I build nice furniture and everything, but I don't cook food inside the restaurant. So I named it Chop Chop Embassy Restaurant, but I said anybody can cook their food and bring their food and serve in this my restaurant. So bring your food, prepare your food as long as you can cook. Even if you can't cook, prepare your meal, bring it to this my restaurant, and serve to my customers that will be coming to this my restaurant. At the end of the day, give me a percentage of whatever it is that you sell. So this is a kind of decentralized restaurant. So this is how these decentralized exchanges launch. So these decentralized exchanges, they don't own the crypto that people trade on that platform. All people need to do is create their wallet, hold their own private keys. In crypto, one of the most important things, perfect, we can hear you, perfect. In crypto, one of the most important things that you must note is your private keys. So to use this decentralized exchange called Pancake Swap or Tart Swap, you need to first of all create a wallet. You're creating your own wallet, you hold your private keys. If you hold your private keys to your crypto, you can't hear anything like somebody logged into my account and stole my crypto, unless that person has, like most of them, like in Trust Wallet. In Trust Wallet, they have something like login pin code. Unless that person knows your login pin code, we cannot say someone hacked into your wallet to steal your money. So these wallets are self-created. Only you know your private key, and that's why they always advise you to keep your private key, to back it up where it is very, very safe. So when you create this wallet, right now, one of the places I recommend people to create wallet is on Trust Wallet or SafePal. So once you finish creating your wallet there, you take this your wallet, which is like your own identity on the blockchain. Take it and plug to Decentralized Exchange. So plugging that your wallet is what gives you access to access Decentralized Exchange. Just the way I gave an example, I built a fancy restaurant, put all the furnitures and everything, name it Chop Chop Embassy outside, but I don't prepare food. I said, people, all the chefs in the whole of this UK, if you know how to cook your food and bring it to my restaurant and serve. At the end of the day, if you serve, anything that comes out, you give me my own percentage, and we share also to the workers, to the people who are working there. So this is how these decentralized finance exchanges work. This is how Tart Swap works. This is how Pancake Swap works. This is how Uniswap also works. I forgot to say, Uniswap is built on Ethereum blockchain, and Pancake Swap is built on Binance blockchain. So there are different types of blockchain, but each of the blockchain has its own advantage. Ethereum blockchains used to be the oldest and the most solid of all blockchain, but they have a problem of transaction fees. So their transaction fee used to be very, very high. So people are now migrating from Ethereum blockchain to Thank you so much, Abdul Rashid. I love your explanation, sir. God bless you, Abdul Rashid. So people are now migrating from Ethereum blockchain to Binance Smart Chain. Now, the reason why people are moving to Binance Smart Chain is that the fees on Binance Smart Chain is very, very cheap. So there are still other chains that are almost free. Like we have the Tron blockchain, TRC20. We have the Solana blockchain. We have the Matic blockchain, and we have a lot of other blockchains coming up. So depending on the blockchain that this decentralized exchange is built on, our own decentralized exchange is built on Binance Smart Chain. As you know, majority of our users are low income earners, people who don't earn much. So we can't be using Ethereum. We can't build our own Tart Swap on Ethereum, where the fee is going to be high for our users. So we actually launched our swap on Binance Smart Chain, which everyone considers as the second solid chain, which is fast, it has low fees, and it has other advantages. So one of the ways that people, now the most important thing is, I know what you're waiting to hear is, how do people make money from this decentralized exchange? So I've explained what a decentralized exchange is. It is like a marketplace that people bring. It is like a free marketplace where people bring people bring their item to sell. So there was a time I was asking a friend. We migrated our coin to Binance ERC20 and we left some. So one day a friend came and was telling me, he said, that coin price is so and so on Uniswap. I said, on Uniswap? He said, yes. I said, I never put it on Uniswap. I never put that coin on Uniswap. And the guy asked me, I said Uniswap, I didn't say Binance. So it took me some time to understand what he was saying. What he was saying is that anybody can go use your smart contract. Your smart contract ID is open. So once you launch a token, anybody can carry your smart contract ID. Anybody that has that particular token can carry your smart contract ID and go list that particular coin on any of the swaps that is supporting that your blockchain. So somebody carried our smart contract ID and went to Uniswap and added a pair of ETH tats. So and added liquidity. There is something called adding liquidity. It's one of the ways people make money. I'm going to explain that one later. So this guy took this. The guy, I don't know if he was a guy or a girl, but I will use guy so that everybody understands. So this person took our smart contract and went there and added a pair. We didn't do that. So what happened was that is how the market works in decentralized finance. Anybody can create any pair as far as the person has access to the smart contract ID. And the smart contract ID is open for everyone. So this is why I was talking to a friend some days ago and he was telling me that decentralized finance has changed things for crypto. Because in decentralized finance, people find it very easy to do their transactions as they want. Nobody, you are not having the issue of I am trying to log in, they are not sending codes to my email that we have on centralized platforms like Arbitrader and the rest. Oh, I want to withdraw, an admin has to approve. So you don't have all these things. The smart contract, which is like the middle, which is like the job man does all the job. It is technology. So there are 4 ways people make money from this decentralized finance. One of those ways is by adding liquidity. Remember when I was explaining with the restaurant idea, I said I built a fancy restaurant called Chop Chop Embassy, but I don't cook inside my restaurant. So I finished building that restaurant, an amazing restaurant. I put all the upholstery, put everything well decorated and everything smell nice. But I told people, I say, bring your food and sell inside here. And at the end of the day, everybody that contributes their food and we sell, we share. They collect something called transaction fees. Some platforms gives these transaction fees to people who there is something in. Okay, let's say after I build that restaurant and finish, I add something called service charge. So you will bring your food to come and sell, and someone else will come to buy food. So for each of these transactions, I will charge the person that is coming to buy this food small amount as service fee. That service fee, I can say, okay, I want to use it to compensate everybody that has brought their food to sell in my restaurant. So this is how this decentralized finance works. So there is something called adding of liquidity. On centralized exchanges like Binance and the rest of them, sorry guys, on Instagram, my phone slipped. Please let me know if you're still hearing me. I will leave the answer chat. So on these centralized exchanges, you do something called adding liquidity. This in centralized exchanges, that you can always go there to see people create order books, people buy crypto, people are doing everything. The platform itself has the coin to sell. But on centralized exchanges like Pancake Swap, TAT Swap, Uniswap, and the rest of them, The platform itself does not have that coin to sell. It is people who are bringing that coin to sell. So there are people called liquidity providers. This is one of the ways people make money. It's called liquidity providers. So let's say, for example, now there is a pair of Tatcoin and Binance BNB. Now the Tat swap will not add that liquidity. It is people who need to come and add that liquidity. So the person that has Tatcoin and BNB will come there and add liquidity of 50%. Tatcoin 50%, BNB 50%. So what this person is doing now is that the person is saying that at any time somebody comes and the person has Tatcoin and the person wants to swap to BNB, I have put BNB here, sell to that person. At any time somebody has BNB and the person needs Tatcoin, I have put BNB, I have put Tatcoin here, sell to that person. So this is how people add liquidity on these exchanges. So the person buying is always charged a certain percentage. Some exchanges charge up to 1%. Some of these decentralized finance exchanges charge up to 1%. Some also charge 0 point something. You understand? So anytime someone does a transaction, that fee that is charged is given to this person that provided liquidity. You understand me? I gave an example here. I said I own a restaurant that I don't cook. I tell people, bring your food and come and serve people in my restaurant. Bring your rice, bring your stew. And as you're bringing your rice, you're bringing your stew. As customers are coming to buy, I am charging customers a service fee. At the end of the day, I will give that service fee back to you for your contribution to this, my restaurant, for making my restaurant what it is supposed to be, a place where people come to eat. So this is how these decentralized exchanges work. So you contribute your liquidity. So some people end up to, I remember 2 months ago I was in Dubai. I was farming on Pancake Swap. There was a period I provided huge liquidity of Tatcoin and BNB, and there was a period I harvested. There was a period I pulled out my liquidity, and I had more than what I had put in. You understand? So I had more than what I have put in. Now, why did my money increase? My money increased because of those fees that they were giving me, because I provided 90% of the liquidity. So there is something called shared ratio. That ratio is the person that has the more liquidity in that pool. I'm going to answer all your questions later on, please. The person that has more liquidity in that pool earns the most. So if, let's say, there is total of $100,000 liquidity in this pool, and my own liquidity inside that pool is $80,000, and other people are $20,000. What it means is that any transaction fee that is collected from transactions on this pool, I have the highest share in this pool. Don't take this thing I am teaching lightly, because it is the future of transaction. So at the end of the day, whether you ignore this right now, you're going to meet it's waiting for you or your children in the front. So take it very, very serious, because it is where the world is headed. So what this is doing is that it is saying that it is doing the same thing banks do. What banks do is that they say, bring your money, come and put in fixed deposit. Dangote comes from the other end and they say, Dangote, take this money, go do business and bring returns. So in the real world, in the public world here, you are working for the bank, but in decentralized finance world, you are working for yourself. Your money is working for you. This is why we talk about residual income. So the person that has the highest pool, this is why I always tell people, endeavor to add as much liquidity as you can to every pool that you are invested in, so that you can get most of the transaction fees. So The transaction fee is given to these people that are providing liquidity. Every transaction that takes place, while that pool was still there on Pancake Swap, this pool I was using to explain to you guys, I provided 80% of that pool, other pool provided 20%. So 80% of the transaction fee was coming to me, who was the highest liquidity provider. So that is one way people provide, you provide liquidity. Now another way again is also called farming. Before the word farming came into decentralized finance, it was used for mining. Now in the real world, in the outside world here, what do you understand by farming? Farming means I take these plantain chips, I take this seed of mango and I plant it, and this seed of mango will later grow up to bear so many mangoes that will have over 100 seeds. So farming is that process where I'm trying to explain it to the lowest, to where even a baby can even understand. Farming is this process where people who want to grow their crypto, will carry their crypto and put into a system. They will put it into a system. Now the reward for this farming comes from the creators of that particular token. Right now on Untitled Swap, we created a token called TXT. So we want our major token, which is Tatcoin. We want more people to hold our major token, which is Tatcoin. And we created a farm pool now, and we said, if you come and you buy Tatcoin and you buy TXT or BNB and you put it into this farm pool, we will mint you our reward token, which is called BNB. So this is how people farm on the blockchain. This is how people farm. They want to grow the dollar value of their money. So what is happening here is that you are using $1 to come and grow it to $1.5 or to $2. And for the sake that you're doing that now, you are being rewarded with a reward token or whatever. If you go on Pancake Swap now, you will see over 200 farms. Different projects are creating farms. Some of them are even creating what they call the marathon farm, where they said if you provide this one, we give you this one, we give you this one, you earn this one, you earn this one. The earning process is endless. You understand? We are also still working on something like that, where if new tokens launch on our launch pad now, we can offer them and say, okay, give people opportunity to farm your token, and when they farm your token alongside that, we will give them TXT. Now what this will do is that this will benefit our project and this will benefit your own project. So it's the same thing that the banks do with your money that you put inside the bank. So that is how this farming works. Another thing again that you also need to know on DEFI is called staking. Staking is similar to what the banks do, called fixed deposits. Okay, what are the duration of farming tokens? So farming has different durations. Please, I'm going to attend to these questions later on so I can focus. So just be dropping your question. I'm going to go through all the questions. So farming has different durations. So an exchange, like when we launched our exchange, we gave people opportunity at first to farm BNB BUSD, and after 2 weeks we gave an announcement that if you have this liquidity in this farm, go and pull it out, because we are earning this BNB and BUSD. So the platform decides when a particular pool is going to end based on based on the objective that they want to achieve. So another thing again that you also need to know is called staking. In the banking world, they have something called fixed deposit. And there's one I saw one of these fintech doing. They call it easy savings or something. So what this one means, this one I saw them do is like you can put 100 naira today, and they will tell you that you will be earning one naira. Sorry, I'm even using naira. You can put $1 today, and they will tell you that you will earn $1 every day. And as they are giving you that $1 every day, your wife needs a new pair of shoes, and she has massaged your head, and you're now in love. You can go back and say, I don't want to do it again. I'm pulling out this 100 naira that I have put in this easy savings. I'm pulling it out to buy my wife a shoe. I'm pulling it out to buy my wife a new car. So inside DEFI, we have something like easy savings, which is called staking. So this staking, you can decide to say, now what gives every cryptocurrency value is scarcity. When that cryptocurrency is scarce, which means more people want it, but it is not enough for everyone to get it, what will happen? The price will go up, because people will be forced to. When Bitcoin launched in 2009, anybody could just wake up in the morning and use $1 to buy as many Bitcoin as they can buy. In fact, in 2009, one Bitcoin was 1 cent, which means if you had $1, I don't know which country you're watching this from, but if you're in the US, if you had $1 in 2009, you will buy 100 Bitcoin, because 1 cent, $1 is equals to 100 cents. So if you had bought Bitcoin of $1 in 2009, as at today, you will have Bitcoin is currently selling for $48,000. So as of today now, you will have $48,000 times 100. So what has suddenly happened, that the price of Bitcoin has gone from $1 that it was 2009 here just yesterday to $48,000. It even went up to as high as $65,000. It actually, even at the price it is now, it is cheap, because it sold for $65,000. So what happened here is that Bitcoin became scarce, because many people started understanding that this Bitcoin of 18, this thing can become big. This thing is scarce. Let me buy my own before this thing will not longer be affordable. So many people are driven by that scarcity mentality, and they have driven the price to where it is. 10 years, I'm going to post this video on my YouTube. I don't know, 10 years, 20 years, if I'm still going to be alive, but somebody else might be watching this video, and I'm saying Bitcoin is $48,000, and it would look like the person will be wishing if he or she had watched this video, or if he or she was actually born in this generation or this time where I am living right now. So the reason is because Bitcoin has a scarce supply. The supply is fixed as 21 million. So the more people, the more scarcity, the more value it gets. So in cryptocurrency, crypto companies do something called staking. This staking helps to reduce the value of any crypto. It helps to increase the value of any crypto and reduce the circulating supply. Let me shock you now. If everybody holding Bitcoin, I am also holding Bitcoin. I'm holding the large number of Bitcoin. If all of us holding Bitcoin, I believe you're also holding Bitcoin. You're also holding up to the volume that you have. If all of us holding Bitcoin now go on an exchange now and place sell, and all of us in the world holding this 18 million plus Bitcoin that exists, if we go on an exchange now and place sell, what will happen? The price of Bitcoin might collapse to $1. If all of us go on a crypto exchange right now, and place sell, and nobody on the other end plays buy, I'm telling you, I'm not telling you what will happen in 2 minutes. I'm telling you what will happen in 1 second. The price of Bitcoin will drop back to 0, or it will drop back to $1. It will drop back to as low as it can drop. The only thing that is always holding price of Bitcoin to where it is now, what has built the price of Bitcoin to where it is right now, is that as Bitcoin is currently selling for $48,000, there are millions of people all over the world that have said that if it comes down to even 47,000, it should buy for them. There are people who have also said that if it comes down even up to $1, it should buy for them. So it is the buy side that it is holding the price. So to form scarcity, most of these crypto companies, like our company, also gives people opportunity to stake. Because if you launch your crypto out there and everybody wants to sell that crypto at the same time, everybody wants to sell it, what happened to your crypto? When you're hearing of shit coins or you're hearing of coins with no value, this is exactly what they mean. 98% of people holding it want to sell, and less than even 10% want to buy it. So these companies, like our company, Binance and the rest of them, offer something called staking. So we have two types of staking, which is the ordinary staking and the lock staking. This is also one way that people make money too. So they say, if you're holding Tatcoin, stake your Tatcoin for 12 months, and we will give you extra. We will give you extra 20% of the amount that you stake. So if you stake $100 worth of Tatcoin, at the end of 12 months, we will give you extra $20. So you are now having $120 worth of Tatcoin. So this is even more than what a bank can give. This is the ordinary staking. You understand? So there is another form of staking called locked staking. So they can say, okay, good. We recently introduced locked staking, and we made the returns very, very high. It's called annual percentage yield or annual percentage rate. We made the returns very, very high to attract people. So we are saying that stake that coin for the next 3 months and don't withdraw it. And we started the percentage from 2 million. As people are staking, the value is reducing. As people are staking, the returns value is reducing, which is why it is always good that you're always on the lookout for a new project staking launch, because the people who stake at the earlier stage, let's say if people did not stake as much as they did when we launched, we will still, the APR will still be at 1 million or thereabout. But because people are staking, the APR will continue decreasing until it's currently right now at 20%. If you're getting 20% of $100 every day times, if you're getting 20% of $100 every day for the next 90 days. So check it. Let's say you stake $100 on Pancake Swap. This is why after you finish watching this video, now if you have Tatcoin and you're not ready to sell at this time, now you want Tatcoin, you want only sell when the value of Tatcoin has gone up. This is why you should rush and go stake it now. So let's do a simple math. The current APR for staking Tatcoin, for lock staking for 3 months, has dropped down because so many people have staked millions of Tatcoin. It has dropped down to 20%. And this 20% is still too good. So let's say, for example, now you stake $100 worth of Tatcoin, and let's say for the next 90 days, the APR remains at this 20%. You understand? So the APR or APY remains at this 20%. What this means is that you'll be getting $20 worth of your stakings every day. So check $20 times 90 days. So this is why we tell people that we tell people that decentralized finance is where the money is right now. And you don't need to go bother yourself with learning technical and fundamental analysis. In fact, one of my partners, Wizzy, he shared something on his, I think he shared something on his WhatsApp. He shared something on his WhatsApp which I read. And he said, since he discovered decentralized finance, he has stopped disturbing himself by going to trade futures or all this other spot trading and the rest of it. So let's just take that in a bad, let's just take that in a worst case scenario, the APR of a particular staking that you are involved drops down to 20 to 5%. Let's say it drops down to 5% APY and stays there. So this 5% now, and you stake $500. So 5% of $500 should be $50, I think. Please help me, I don't know math too much. People on Facebook, help me since you can type. So let's say this 5% of 500 is 50. So let's say you're now making $50 a day times 90 days. You can actually do the mathematics and post it. You understand? You can actually do the mathematics and post it. So you're making 5 times $5 or $50 a day because you stake $500 worth. So you're making $50 a day times 90 days. Mathematics there, and let's see what it is. So good. So what this means is that in 90 days you are having, I'm just using this as an example, that the price of the token that you staked is constant or it has gone up, or the price of the APR or the APY, annual percentage rate, or return on investment. I know many of you prefer to call it return on investment. So let's say the APY, let's say the return on investment has remained at 5%. What this means is that you're making $50. You're making 50. Okay, is 25. Okay, good. I think, yeah. Okay, so 5% of $25 is 5% of 500. Okay, good. So let's say you're making $25. Perfect. So they are saying 5% of 500 is 25%. Sorry guys, I don't know math. So let's say you're making this $25 a day. You're making this $25 a day straight for 90 days. So this means that you have made $25 times 90. What this means is that you have used 500 naira to make $4,500 as profit for the next 90 days. Many of you right now, if you were even able to earn $2,000 in 3 months, definitely it will take your life from where it is to where you want to be. You understand? Okay, people, I really never understand. This is nice. Okay, thanks. I'm going to come to the comment later. So yeah, so this guy, okay, I think somebody calculated it here, saying making $2,225 for 90 days. So let's say what you're making for $500 is, I'm using 5%. Remember, the APY right now on Tax Swap, the one on TXT is currently at 400 a day. The one on TXT is currently at 400. The one on Tatcoin has dropped to 20% because people have staked more Tatcoin. People have staked more Tatcoin than TXT. So what this means is that at worst case scenario, in 90 days, you have used $500 to make $2,225. So is it not something to celebrate? This is actually something to celebrate. I am currently involved in a particular yield. That I have 70% of the particular pool. So what this means is that, let's say that APR remains at, let's say remains at even 5% until the next 6 months now, if I earn that amount of money, I don't actually need to go look for any job. So this is why it is somebody's asking, is it 90 days or 12 months? The staking on tax swap, this is why I want everybody to understand tax swap. The staking on tax swap is actually more profitable than the staking on Arbit network, Arbitrator. Yes, I'm giving you out the secret. The taking on tax swap is more profitable because this taking on tax swap, you are earning daily. You're earning daily, and sometimes as people are pulling out of the pool, it is increasing. It is increasing the liquidity. It is increasing the liquidity. It is increasing the AP. It is increasing the returns on that particular investment. So the APR is increasing as people pull out. Sometimes people don't even need to even pull out. Even if you're earning 20% every day, that is very, very big. You understand? So this is another way people make money from this decentralized finance. So I have talked about. I wish I could open this window now. Feeling hot. I've talked about liquidity farming. I've talked about liquidity provision. I've also talked about farming. I've also talked about staking. So I think basically this is one of those ways. These are those 3 ways that you can make money from tax swap, our recent decentralized exchange that we just launched. You understand? What is the difference between tax swap and tax coin? So I hope I got the question right. Okay, good. I'm going to come back to these questions, please. So these are the 3 ways people make money on tax swap. So if you really understand what this decentralized finance is, you will definitely. Since I discovered decentralized finance and I took my time, the truth is, I also didn't understand it in time, because it was when Uniswap became too popular that I got to know about this, that I got to take my time. I heard about it early, but I was not paying attention. My focus was on how to be making $100 a day on Binance to survive. But if I had understood it, how some people understood it, there are people that are farming, they are farming pools, and they are making up to $200,000 in a day, depending on their capital, like I will always do. I have sat down here to talk about all the gains that are included, but I need to also talk about the losses, the risk involved. There are also risks involved in this thing. You understand? There are also risks involved in this thing. You understand me? So there are some losses. I don't want to start using big language, but there's a loss called impermanent loss. So this loss means that, let's say, this is why, and this is also why it is very, very good to provide liquidity when the price of that coin is down. Because if something is already down, the only way it can go is up. You understand? So what this means now is that this kind of loss associated with decentralized exchange is not even too much of taxswap.com. Yeah, taxswap.com is the site. So this kind of loss is a loss of price movement. Every crypto that is not a stable coin, price goes up and down. You can't take that out. It is the beauty of crypto. The beauty of crypto is that price volatility, price going up and price going down. So let's say I provide this liquidity when I will use Tatcoin for example. Tatcoin was 10 naira when I provided this liquidity. And as I provided this liquidity, because it is dealing with the value per time, per second. It is dealing with the value per second. It is not dealing with original amount that you staked. So whatever it is that is in your balance, it is the value that it is using to process this APR. So what happens here is that I provided this liquidity, or I staked, or I did any of this transaction when that coin was 10 naira. Oh, shit. When that coin was $10 or $1 or whatever, or 2 cents, let me use dollar, $1. And now the price of that coin has dropped. The price of that coin has dropped while my funds were still in this liquidity. Now the price of that coin has actually dropped from $1 to, let's say, 50 cents. What has happened here now? What has happened here now is that I put in $500 when that coin was $1. But now, because of the price of that coin has sunk down to 50 cents, which is half of the price it was when I put in my money. So what will happen now is that I will be having coin worth half of my initial investment. Why? Because the price has dropped. So this is one of the ways that there is a loss in this here with sense of comprehension can understand. So also this also happens in the financial world. But in crypto, it is better, because if that crypto has a use case, the price of that crypto will be appreciating over time. You understand? It brings me to someone. I have to close one of my phone to be able to read this. Okay, guys, on Abit Network page, hold on, I just switch. Which one do I sacrifice? Okay, guys, I will just have to tell this story. Maybe later I will post it on my page. 1 year ago, which is 12 months ago, which is we are in September now, which is August of 2020. There is a particular coin called CRO from a company called crypto.com. Now this coin, they offered a fixed staking of 1 to 4 years, which is the next staking we are also going to provide now on Abit Network. And we can start that one. We can start the APR from like 5 million or 20 million or even 15 million, so that as more people enter the liquidity, this thing can drop, and let's say it drops to like 1 million and stay there. So, or even drops to 100%. So this company offered a fixed staking for 4 years, 1 year or 4 years. And a particular guy, I've shared this. If you're following my Instagram, read it on my Instagram stories. If you're on my Facebook, it's on my stories. If you're on the Abit Network Talk group, it is there. I posted it there. This guy staked this particular coin called CRO for 12 months. So he staked it. I don't know what the price of that coin was, but he staked it. He bought 1 million of that coin and staked it. As of today, 1 year later, this guy has gotten 18 million of that coin as a reward so far. This guy has gotten 18 million of that coin now as reward so far. He staked it for 4 years. Don't forget. As at the current value now, this 18 million that he has right now, that is his reward for staking. This 18 million right now is worth $3.5 million US. Please, this thing I'm not just saying it. Somebody posted it on Twitter. Go to my stories, check it out on my stories, and go search for the guy's handle on Twitter and see it for yourself. I'm not related to him. He staked 1 million of CRO coin 12 months ago, which was August of 2020. As at today, his reward is up to 18 million of that particular token. And that 18 million of that particular token that he has gotten as reward as of today is worth 3.5 million US dollars. So let's just even say he staked this 4 years staking, but don't forget it is a 4 years staking. So which means that he cannot pull out. He cannot pull out until that 4 year is over. That's why there is something called lock staking. Remember, I explained lock staking and I explained ordinary staking. So during this, which means that he already has, let's say he bought that particular 100 million of that coin. Let's say he bought that 1 million of that coin for, let's just put it at $100,000. So which means as at today now, just 1 year, he has 3 years to go again. As at today now, he has already made how much? He has already made 3.4 million US dollars. Some of you watching this video now, if they give you 3.54 million US dollars, definitely you might commit suicide because that money is too big. So someone has made 3.4 million US dollars already. Now this is just by not trading. He is not concerned himself whether the price of that coin is going up or down. I'm going to post this video on YouTube after this, and I'm also going to try to post it on the Instagram pages as well. So this guy already made 3.4 million naira and he has 3 years more to go. So this is why we always say, and now that I came to understand decentralized finance, and I stopped bothering myself to trade sports trading. Those of you who don't understand the language I'm using, sorry, you watch my previous video to understand what is spot trading. I stopped, in short, I had already stopped to trade the one called futures since I lost my $36,000. So I stopped every other kind of trading. What I do right now is I go on this Untitled Swap or any other of this swap, and I look for coins that I know that this are solid project that has a future and they are still underpriced. Like that coin is still really underpriced. So I start accumulating those kind of coins. And I just relax myself and I wait. As those coins grow over the years, I will become richer. So in case you hear tomorrow that I have bought a private jet, I didn't do any fraud or anything, because especially those of you from Africa watching this, anytime somebody has big money, you definitely start thinking the person has done something bad. But these are the opportunities that the internet has given to people of today. Now, for locked staking, you need to understand. This is why I always tell people that somebody commented something. I made a post and I said, crypto is not for hungry people. I'm sorry to say this. Crypto is really not for hungry people. What am I meaning to say? Crypto is going to force you to be patient. And can a hungry person be patient? No. A hungry person cannot be patient. A hungry person, if the head of yam that he was supposed to plant is the only thing left at home. Remember, one head of yam can grow and become 2 yam. But a hungry person, if that one head of yam is what he or she is supposed to plant and wait for harvest in the next 6 months, what will happen is that hungry person will eat that yam to at least survive today. Which is why I tell people, don't get involved in cryptocurrency if you're hungry. If you're not really thinking long term, don't get involved. So this locked staking has its own penalty. On Pancake Swap, I once staked a particular coin, a new project. A new project launched by some guys in China. I think 6 months ago. I was in Ghana then. I staked on that project. It was a 2 month staking or thereabout. Okay, I think it's World Finance. It's not Pancake. It's World Finance. Now that was a 2 month staking. So I had something urgent that I wanted to do with my money. So I wanted to go and unstake it. But it was a locked staking. And when I wanted to unstake it, I now saw that I am going to lose 50% of what I have inside there if I unstake it. What did I do? I just simply ignored it and looked for money elsewhere. So what I'm trying to tell you is that if you know that this money is your survival money, do the normal staking. If you know that if you're holding Tatcoin, TXT, BNB, or any of these ones that are on lock staking, and you know that you're going to need your money anytime soon to eat, forget about lock staking. Lock staking is more profitable, but forget about it. The reason why lock staking is more profitable is because the APR is always very high because many people don't do it. So remember, I said something here. I said APR goes down as more people are adding liquidity, as more people are staking, the returns keep dropping. I've seen a particular project where the returns has dropped until 0.06. Why? Because many people are doing it. So this is why people like myself, we opt for lock staking, because not many people do lock staking. Because number one, they know the penalty involved. Then number two, they always think 3 months is too far for them. They always think before 3 months they are going to die if they don't have access to their money, so they don't go for it. So what happens is that you will see that the APR for lock staking will always be very, very high. If you go to Tax Swap now, you will see that the APR for ordinary staking has now dropped to 5%. Why? Because almost everybody is staking in that one. Why are they staking in that one? They are staking in that one because at any time they see that coin has moved from 1 cent to 3 cents, they can just easily go there and go pull out and sell it. So they don't want to go to the lock staking. You understand me? But the APR for TXT or for TAT is higher. I think TXT is still around 400 and something. The reason why the APR for TXT is still high like that is because not so many people are staking TXT. So let's say worst comes to worst, this APR in these 3 months, it remains, worst comes to worst, it remains at 200%, or let me not even put it at 100%. Let's say it remains at 100%. So you're making, let's say I stake $1,000 worth of TXT. So what happens now is that I'll be making $100. Let's say the price fluctuate around where it is right now, 7 cents and 8 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents for this next 3 months. So which means I'll be making $100 every day times 90 days. I'm just saying if the APR drops to 100, because not many people are sticking on it because it is long term. People are always looking for how they will get out their money. So people don't patronize anything that has to do with this one. So let's say the APR remains at 100%. It comes down from this 480 something percent that it is now, and it has hung at 100. So what this means is that I will be earning $100 of my $1,000 times 90. So by the time I earn $100 times 90, what this means is that I have earned, please, you guys can do the math, I don't know mathematics. So just do the math there by yourself and you will be surprised at how much you're going to be earning. So it's the same also for TAT, it's the same also for BNB. But the thing is that most of the projects that have already established, this means is that I will look for coins that are very cheap and enter coins that are very cheap and good. I'm talking coins that are cheap and good. Not every coin that is cheap is good. I can enter like TAT, TRX, or most of all these undervalued coins. And what I will do is that I will buy them enough and I will stake them and I will earn them. We hope that this is also the difference between an investor and between an investor and someone that is looking for quick gain. So an investor looks at the price in 2 years, 3 years. There is a coin I made so much money from, but because of the way some of you, especially, some of you that are that are somehow close, because of I don't talk about most coins, because you you will always want to see it like, okay, oh, he didn't talk about that, he's not talking about another coin. So there's a coin called AXS. It's a gaming coin. In January of this year, that coin was below $1 at a point, and I got in that coin since December. That coin had a major pump. I think that coin is selling for at I can't, but I think the current price is above $60 right now. So I saw ahead that, oh, this project, they have a very strong use case, and anytime this project peaks, it's going to be a good one. So I immediately backed as many of it as I can, and I started. Also, I always, sometimes in the night, what I do is I go look for something called crypto gems. Crypto gems are those coins that are very low price, probably because the use cases have not picked up. That coin is one of those crypto gems, coins that you are holding it, you're not looking at immediate, you're looking at 5 years, you're looking at 2 years, you're looking at 3 years. So what you're doing is that you're just increasing your holds on that particular coin. We've launched this our fixed staking. We've launched this our staking. We've launched this our staking on Untitled Swap now. Many people stake that coin to earn TXT. Because right now, our company, we don't sell TXT. The only way people will get TXT is if they stake that coin. So the strategy is, people have to earn TXT, you either have to earn it for free, you have to go stake that coin and you earn TXT. To get TXT, you can also go buy it from people who earn it. So people who understand the mathematics, what they do right now is they buy enough TAT coin and they stake the TAT coin to get TXT. Now, when they get that TXT, they carry that TXT and go stake on TXT pool. So you see, the way they do the mathematics is very simple. They stake that coin and they get TXT. They can stake that coin on the ordinary pool and they get TXT, even though the yield is very small, and they get TXT. When they get that TXT, they take that TXT to the locked pool and go add it there. How many of these particular tokens that he holds. But everything I have explained here is, if you are someone that is patient, if you are not a hungry person that is looking for what you're going to eat in the next 30 minutes, this is when you should do all these things I have talked here. So this is how, so I'm going to be taking questions right now. I believe I've broken this down to the smallest. I've broken this down to the smallest of to what anybody can understand, to the simplest this thing. So I will take questions on Arbit Network. This person say, please explain what DEFI is all about. I think that is what I have been talking here since. I don't know what I've been explaining. So you're going to rewatch this video. Probably it didn't come in time. Do I get to rewatch this, sir? I have network issues. I'm going to post this video on this page. Sound is great. We can hear you. Thank you. We can hear you. God bless you, sir, for sharing this information. Thank you so much. I have made so much money from Tatcoin and TXT so far. Yes, I am earning. Yeah, I stake my Tatcoin for 3 months and I am so happy. Okay, guys. So yeah, I think that's it. So if you have any question, this is when this is the time to ask me if you have any question. If you have any question, so I will take the guys on Facebook. I've taken the guys on Arbit Network, about 25 of you watching. I will also take the guys on Facebook before I go to my main page. So I have over 40 questions on my main Instagram page. Man, it's crazy. So yeah, this person says, This sounds unbelievable, Chief. Please, you need to help me out. I have about 10,000 Tatcoin on Bidex and would love to lock it on Tax Swap. So if you have Tatcoin, anywhere you have your Tatcoin, one of the first things to do is that make sure your Tatcoin is on ERC, is on BEP20 network, Binance Smart Chain, because Tax Swap is on Binance Smart Chain. So move your Tatcoin from Bidex, if you have it on Bidex. If it is BEP20, move it straight to Trust Wallet, BEP20 wallet. If it is ERC20, don't bother yourself. Move it to Arbit network. Then when you want to withdraw from Arbit network to Trust Wallet, select that you want to withdraw BEP20 or Binance Smart Chain or BSC. Once you move it to Trust Wallet, go to Arbitrator peer-to-peer, buy BNB, because Tax Swap is built on Binance Smart Chain. There is no how you can use Tax Swap without having BNB. You see how these guys build infrastructure that gives their coin value, and this is what we are also doing on Arbit network. It's just sometimes the community might be very, very impatient, but this is what we are trying to do. Right now, every project built on Binance Smart Chain, you need to use BNB to be able to access those products. So if you have Tatcoin that is ERC20, the easiest way to swap it to BEP is move it from wherever it is, Bidex, Trust Wallet, anywhere it is, move it back to Arbit network and withdraw it out. When you are withdrawing it out, select that you want to withdraw TAT BEP20. Once you select that you want to withdraw TAT BEP20, you move it to your Trust Wallet. Buy at least $5 or $100, any amount that you can afford of BNB, because without BNB your wallet won't connect, and you must have the BNB on Smart Chain BNB. So send BNB also to that your very Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet has wallets of over 1,000 coins. So send your Tatcoin there, send your BNB there, then connect. Go to taxswap.com. It will ask you to connect wallet, unlock wallet. Once you connect your wallet, your balance will reflect on the Tax Swap. Then go to the locked staking, if that is what you want to do, because that is the one that has huge returns right now. Go to the locked staking or go to the farming pool. I think I'm even talking about locked staking. The farming pools has the highest return. There is one now that has been on 500% for the past 1 month or thereabout. It has been on 500%. I think it's TAT BUSD. So go to TAT, whatever it is that you have, and connect your wallet and go to the farm and put that you want to farm. You want to provide pool for TAT BNB, and once you provide the pool, you will start earning TXT. So that is how to do it. So there is also a video on our YouTube. Search for Arbit Network Tax Swap. You will see that video. We explain all the process, how to connect your wallet. This one says, this person said, can one stake Tatcoin on Tax Swap below the exact amount on Arbit Trader? It's a very confusing question. I don't understand that question, but I don't know. What's the difference between Tax Swap and Tatcoin? Hope I got the question right. Tax Swap is an exchange. Tatcoin is a cryptocurrency. Is it lock staking? I don't know what you're asking about. Well, TXT is now appreciating. I hope the rate of value can go back to the way it was when Tax Swap farming started. We were making $100 to $50 then. Okay, good. So somebody is saying that when TXT was launched, they were making $100 to $50 daily. So this is somebody on Facebook telling you that they were making. I know people, and another thing again I want to address also. Cryptocurrency does not have advert on TV. This is where most of you are doing it wrong. Cryptocurrency does not have advert on TV. As I'm sitting down here now, I'll probably be sleeping now. This is past 10, or this is to 10 here in the UK. I should probably be cuddling my children or be playing with them. But because of I want more people to get this knowledge, this is why I am sharing it with you, how it works. So many of you, if somebody didn't tell you about cryptocurrency, you will not know anything about it, you will not be involved. If a white guy has not told me about Bitcoin in 2011, I won't know anything about Bitcoin today. I will just be sitting down here. Probably I'll be doing one of these code jobs in the UK. But because somebody shared this opportunity, so some of you come and you listen, you will also be profiting from that system, but you will not tell anybody. Cryptocurrency is 100% dependent on peer-to-peer advertorial. So if you've seen something as profitable as TabSwap that is making you $50 a day, at your level, definitely I will carry megaphone and sing it. When I started making profit from Bitcoin in 2016, I had to immediately change my name to Bitcoin Chief. So you must share this, you must share your testimony with other people. Let other people know that this thing is benefiting. This is the only way. There are two things that happens here. It doesn't only build the community and grow the cryptocurrency project. It also decentralizes wealth. I have trained over 500 persons in cryptocurrency directly. Our company, Abit Network, I mean people who paid me, because I have trained millions of people. Because each time I do this video now, at least 1,000 people watch across all platforms. So over 1 million people have heard about cryptocurrencies from me. Imagine if I had kept quiet. If I am benefiting and I keep quiet. So cryptocurrency depends on the people who are benefiting from it to keep talking about it, to promote it, to get other people involved. Then I have over 500 people that have made their first $3,000 or 1 million naira or 5,000 Ghana cedi. I don't know which country you're watching this from. Put it in your currency. Put $3,000 in your currency. I have over 500 persons that have made at least $3,000 through information I impacted onto them. So another person said, I have been making so much money from TabSwap when you guys launched. This person said TabSwap is the website where you stake or farm. Yes, thank you. So help educate others. So please, can we get this video after the class? I will post it on this page. Is there an app for TabSwap? TabSwap.com is the website. It's not an app, but we added it to all our apps. So download Abit Trader app, you will see it there. Download Abit Pay app, you will see it there. So our decentralized exchange has a link in all our apps. Does TabSwap work with MetaMask? Yes, it works with MetaMask. Longest time. Okay, these people are familiarizing among themselves. So please, can we get this video after class? Yes, I said so. Bro, my brother, thank you so much. I miss you guys. If we are taking crypto serious, like Crypto Chief by now, you know. Okay. Good. Can I stake on TabSwap if TabCoin is in Abit wallet? I already explained how to move it there. Please, is there a strategy of overcoming these losses? Okay, good. So somebody's asking me that on in decentralized finance, because in the centralized exchanges, they have something called stop loss to reduce loss. But in decentralized finance, it is not even really loss per se. Every crypto that is good, if the price goes down, the price will come back up. But some, it might take time. So the price is not really, it's not really a loss per se. If the price goes down, the price will come back up. How much can I stake to get $20 daily? I think we have already talked about all that. Simply, can we get this video? It happened to me also. I staked that coin of 500 naira for 1 year. I've received 1k Tatcoin already, and the 1 year staking is not over. Okay, good. So this person is already saying he staked 500,000 naira worth of Tatcoin for 1 year. He has received 1,000 Tatcoin already, and the 1 year is not over yet. Okay, perfect. Okay, come and listen. Good. Thanks. So guys, I will be very mad. I will not be happy with you guys if at the end of this video I see that on Facebook we didn't have up to 100 shares, because Facebook is the easiest place to share. If you're watching this on Instagram, I will not be happy if at the end of this video I see that we didn't get up to 5,000 persons watch these videos. So what I want you to do for me now, please, I'm begging you guys, I'm kneeling down now. Share this video to the DM of anybody. I like what these guys are doing now. Thank you so much, Abiodun. Thank you so much, Julius. See what these guys are doing. They are tagging their friends in the comment section, and I'm sure they have shared it. This is what you should be doing. How can I buy? I have tried, but I can't buy. Okay, good. The easiest way to buy Tatcoin, especially those of you in Nigeria that are watching this, is go right now, download the app called Arbitrader app. Once you download that app, click on deposit. You will see NGN. Now, if you click on that NGN, it will ask you how much do you want to deposit. Type it in. Follow the instruction. It will take you to our agent on WhatsApp. It will give you an account from the app. Take you to our agent on WhatsApp. That WhatsApp will open. The WhatsApp will send a message automatically to the agent. Immediately you make that transfer to that account, send the screenshot to that agent. The agent will now credit your account on the system. It is like this because the central bank stopped banks from allowing crypto companies get API. But remember, they have not stopped crypto. They just only stopped their partnering banks not to give crypto companies. So if I should stake on this 3 months log staking, we earn Tatcoin or TXT. So if you stake on Tatcoin, you're earning Tatcoin. If you stake on TXT, you're earning TXT for the log staking. But if you stake for the farm and for others, you're earning TXT. Hope you are on and listening. Thanks so much. I just joined. Now please, how can I buy? I already explained this. Where can I buy TXT and stake long term to earn? So go right now to tatswap.com, download Trust Wallet, buy enough BNB with your card on Trust Wallet, and connect your Trust Wallet to tatswap.com. Once you connect your wallet, now just go to the swap and click swap BNB to BNB to TXT, and you can swap BNB to TXT. I laugh at people who have Tatcoin and are not using this opportunity to earn more TXT. Now here's the secret. TXT we have total supply of only 10 million total supply. Now this is it. Now even as I'm sitting down here right now, I'm among the team that founded Arbit Network, the company itself, but I don't have even 200,000 TXT. Why? TXT was not sold in the market. TXT was coded in a smart contract that the only time TXT should be minted is when somebody staked Tatcoin. So if I want TXT now, what I will do now is to go stake Tatcoin to earn TXT. So I cannot even have TXT. So if you're sleeping on TXT, make sure you're staking your Tatcoin to get as many TXT as you can. Because take a look at it. Think 5 years from now. TXT has already minted just only 2 million TXT. So it will take a very long time. This thing has actually been there for more than 6 months and it has minted only 2 million plus. So it will take a very long time to mint this 10 million. Then even if it mints this 10 million, the total supply of it is just that 10 million. So what happens? And don't forget, this staking and farming will keep going on. So what happens? You understand me? What happens now is that even if it means all the 10 million, TXT is not enough. Tatcoin has a supply of 200 million, which we have not even released half of it to the market. But one person has 1 million Tatcoin and thereabouts. But nobody, if anybody is watching this video right now that has 1 million TXT, I can give that person $100,000 to get it. So nobody in this world right now even has 500,000 TXT out of all the TXT minted. So you either earn this TXT or you buy from people who earned it. So this has made it very, very scarce. Then to earn this TXT, you must take Tatcoin. So you see how Tatcoin earning TXT is tied to you first getting Tatcoin. So if you're someone that is smart, get as many TXT as you can. You understand me? Get as many TXT as you can. So this person said, please, I'll come back to watch this video. I'm short of data. Okay, see you soon. Every month, not this. Huh? Okay, I don't know. Please, I would like to get a crypto mentor. I'm a newbie. I already explained this. Crypto James. Okay. I got a point to take on. This session is very educative. Thank you so much, Barrister Nick. The rewards for Tatcoin log stake should be TXT and not TAT. Okay, perfect question. So locking of that coin is lock staking of that coin is different from the ordinary staking. So if you want to use that coin to earn TXT, go to the main staking and stake. Go to the main staking and stake that coin itself. You understand? Go to the main staking. Go to the sidebar of tatswap.com and click stake, not lock staking. And if you stake on that main staking, that one you can always unstake it. If you stake there, you will be earning TXT. So how can we buy that coin? I already explained this. Wonderful gift. So thank you so much to create a wallet. Please, best place to create a wallet. I already said that. Please, what's the difference between staking and farming? I think I already explained it. Staking, you can stake one particular coin. Farming, you must combine both of them. You must combine two pairs together. So, sir, thanks so much for this information. We'd love you to help host another session on this NFT. Okay, good. I will soon start talking about NFT. We are launching NFT marketplace next on TatsWap. How do I start staking? I already explained this in this video. Gaius Chibueze, is there a penalty for withdrawing TXT reward daily from TatsWap farming? If it is the normal farming, for farming there is no penalty. People are withdrawing TXT from normal farming to go stake on the pool, on the lock staking. Will there be a lock pool for TAT BNB? Definitely, we don't own BNB, so we can't do lock staking for it. We can only create TAT BNB pair, and it's there already. So go to that TAT swap, go to the farms, you will see TAT BNB pairs. So you provide liquidity of TAT, provide liquidity of BNB. I have 200 TAT coin. Can I stake it on TAT swap? Even if you have one TAT coin, you can stake it on TAT swap. Please, can one provide liquidity in Arbitrader app? If yes, how? We don't provide liquidity on Arbitrader. Go to tatswap.com. Okay, guys. So thank you so much, people on Facebook. Let me answer about 65 questions on my Instagram. Thanks so much, my friends, my wonderful, amazing friends on Instagram. What up, super amazing friends. So someone say, how can I join your Telegram channel? So my Telegram channel is on the link on the bio of this page that you're watching this video. Everything about me is on the link on the bio. Can't connect my TatsWap with Trust Wallet on iPhone. Yeah, iPhone has a restriction for some of these browsers using their decentralized exchange. So download Rave browser or use SafePal wallet. Move your crypto from Trust Wallet to SafePal. SafePal can connect to this thing. That is what I am also doing. So I don't think that's the amount. No exchange is return even when you give 50% APR. Okay, I don't know what this person is saying. Is farming different from staking? I think I already explained this. We can hear you, boss. Thank you so much. We can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. Between lock staking and farming, which yield more profit? Okay, good. All of them, their profit is shown on the website. So go to tatswap.com. Check both of them out. God bless you, boss. More blessings upon you and your family. Thank you so much, all over. Where can I buy the crypto gems? Okay. That one is topic for another day. Go to tatswap.com. Please, where can we get Tatcoin contract address? Okay, good. Click the link on my bio. Click the link on my bio and click on the link that says buy Tatcoin on Binance Smart Chain. You will see the contract address on that link. Please, where can we get? Okay, I've explained that. Sir, but I already have my TAT stake for 1 year on Arbitrator. What do I do to get TXT? Buy another TAT again and go stake on TatsWap to earn TXT. The one you staked on Arbitrator is for another thing. I'm new here. Please give me a lesson to fresh in the business. I'm going to post this video after this. How do I register as your student? Please download the Arbitrator app. And when you download the Arbitrator app, click on Learn Trading. It will take you through the process. Can I provide other liquidity other than BNB TAT like other BNB? Okay, good. Now the reason why every decentralized exchange always have the reason why it was launched. So we have not included we have not included other BNB pairs because it doesn't really have any benefit to us as a company. So imagine us asking you to stake ADA and BNB and NTXT. So what are we doing? We are actually being stupid because we are giving you our own reward token for free while you're pushing another project. So we are definitely going, but anybody can add it on the swap. So we can't add it on the farm right now unless we have an agreement with the owners of this project. But we can't add that as this thing. After the expiration period of staking farm, can we withdraw? The farm doesn't have the expiration period. You are the one that is going to pull out anytime you want. But the lock staking has 3 months as the period. For those that are finding it difficult to provide liquidity or lock staking, send me a DM. Yeah, I can vouch for Tatcoin King Onovo Jr. Yeah, he has been a consistent member of the community. He can guide you. When staking on farming, if the price of Tatcoin changes, does this affect the price of Tatcoin stake? Definitely, the price is always life. How can I join your Telegram channel? I already explained, it's on this page bio. How can I join your Telegram? Okay, please, what are the requirements to be a P2P trader? Just verify your KYC. So if you want to verify, this is where most of you make mistake. To verify your KYC on Habit Trader, hold your national ID like this, write today's date on a sheet of paper like this, then hold it to your face. Give your phone to someone to take you a picture that shows your face like this, shows your ID and shows the date. You will verify your KYC. You can start trading peer to peer. I hope I have a problem. Send that to my Trust Wallet. Please help me. So if you have a problem, go to that app, click contact us, send a message to them. They will help you fix it. Or send a message to my Instagram. I may not see it immediately because I have over 5,000 messages unread. So all you need to do is, if you want prompt response, you have any issues and you need prompt response, we have 6 persons working on the support, and they are working 24 hours of the day. So anytime you have any problem on any of our platform, except TATSwap is a decentralized exchange, so it doesn't have support. If you don't know how to do it, join the community. Other users are going to guide you. But if you have any issues on Habit Network as a company, Habit Trader, Habit Pay, Habit Farm, and the rest of the Habits, contact support inside the app. They will sort it immediately. That is what they are being paid for. How does one stake on TATSwap? I have already explained this here. Is there a video of how to do lock staking on TATSwap? Yes, there is a video. Go to Habit Network on YouTube, you watch it, and I've also explained it here. God bless you for this info, big boss. Anyways, thank you so much. I staked Tatcoin on Habit app on April. I think we are supposed to be earning TXT. So I think we have not started TXT in April. So we started TXT in July. So when you stake in Habit Network, you earn 20% in TXT. That is for Habit Network, not TATSwap. So people don't get confused. What is APR? APR stands for average percentage, annual percentage rate, or annual percentage yield. If I say APY, what's the difference between stake and lock staking on TATSwap? Stake is the ordinary one. You can always unstake it at any time. Lock staking is the one that comes with a kind of agreement or penalty. If you do lock staking and you want to unstake it, you lose 50% of it. And one thing again that we have actually done also on other exchanges, if you lose that 50%, the platform will own it. But what we have done is that anybody that unstake, that 50% goes burn immediately. So it will help us to be reducing the circulating supply of Tatcoin. How to look for crypto gems, that is a class on its own. What is Habit Network? I've been asked more of the apps as regards tatswap.com. Okay, good. So Habit Network actually does not really have like an installable app. You understand? So SafePal works, so you can use SafePal. Habit Network, we don't have installable smart contract wallet, but we are going to build one in the future. It's part of our roadmap to have our own private keys wallet, but that is not where we are right now. AX is $64. Thank you so much. Wow, it has risen again. Which app, boss? Which one of the coin is good for staking? You choose which one you want to stake. Hope someone cannot lose his fund through creating liquidity or farming. I already explained this. You can't lose your fund. Don't even forget, your fund does not even go to anybody. Your fund goes into a smart contract. So nobody even has access to your fund. Your fund is locked in a smart contract. I don't have access to it. You don't have access to it too. You have access to it if you want to pull out. your liquidity, because you're talking about farming. So for farming, you can always pull out your liquidity, and it doesn't come to me. So this is why, if what we built from the beginning was taxswap.com, maybe I will be very fat now, because I will not have any headache, because people will not meet me with any problem on Habit Network or anything. So TaxSwap is decentralized. You don't need anybody to do anything for you. You don't need any support or anything. There is no swap that has support. So you are not can you talk about the farming again? If you didn't watch this, watch it when I post it. APR or APY, they stand for the same thing. I already explained. Please, sir, what is the difference between APR? Just the Y at the end, yield and rate. Please, APY 20% per day for the 90 days. Yes, it is. That is if it stays there. Remember, I said it fluctuates. It can still go up even to 100%. Please, is the percentage daily or annually? Is daily. Sir, is this regardless of the price of that coin in the market? The percentage remains the same regardless of the price. 5% of 500 is 25 times 90, 2,250. Okay, thanks so much. Okay, guys, so I wish I could read all this. Oh, so much messages. Greetings, sir. What will you advise a newbie on NFT and how does it function? Okay, I will advise a newbie first, go get the education on how NFTs work. Anything about blockchain, crypto, don't get involved if you don't understand how it works. Please mentor, will the money keep growing till infinity? If you stake till infinity, it keeps, as far as that project is there, the money is going to infinity. If you had one Bitcoin in 2009, definitely today you have $40-something thousand. So that is how it happens. I want to invest in. So for those of you who have watched this and you have staked your Tatcoin before on Habit Network, don't let this pass you by. Go buy more Tatcoin. You can buy Tatcoin on TaxSwap itself using BNB or using BUSD, using USDT, or you can buy Tatcoin on Bidex.com. You can also buy Tatcoin on Arbitrader app. So go buy more Tatcoin and stake. So I thank you guys so much for joining today's session. It was very, very educative, and thanks so much to my team for making this possible, and I appreciate you guys. Next week we are going to have another class again. I will be talking of something else. I really want us to look at NFTs, but I will see if I will discuss with my production manager to see if that is possible for next week. So thank you guys so much. God keep blessing you guys. Take advantage of this opportunity. One thing I want to say is that open your heart to opportunities like crypto. You understand, so many people have gotten rich of this. I'm not even talking about myself, I'm talking about people who just even started last year. But the problem is that some of you, you send me a DM and I will send you something to read, and you will tell me, please can you just type it. What I sent to you, was it a voice note I sent to you? I sent you something I had already saved for that particular question, so I don't have to be typing it every time. So if you chat me up and I send it to you, take your time to read. You want to make money, right? So there is no free money anywhere. You must spend your time to know what you want to get involved in. And guess what? I've already produced video of almost all these things, and they are there on YouTube. I'm going to also post this one too on YouTube. So all you need to do is go watch these videos. Go watch these videos, and watch this video with your pen and paper, or watch this video trying it out. You understand? And I'm also, every question you guys have asked me here, I've answered it. So spend some time too to also invest in your financial education. I don't know who you are, I don't know where you're watching this video from right now, but crypto is the future, whether you like it or not. If you want to deceive yourself today, ignore crypto. If you're living in today's world now, you want to deceive yourself. El Salvador is a country, they have adopted Bitcoin as their legal tender, which means you can walk into any store, buy something with Bitcoin. Nigeria as a country, where most of you watching this from, 1st of October, they are launching their own digital currency. So when in those days when internet banking started, most of our parents, they were not they didn't keep up with pace to learn. When the internet started, most of our parents, they were calling it 666 whatever. But today now, people who took advantage of the internet, people who took advantage of the internet early now, they are already swimming in wealth. I'm not saying that if you get involved in crypto, you're going to be rich, but what will you gain if you don't try and you have access to this information? Some of you have your internet. The only thing you come to this internet to do is to look for gossip and put your mouth on things that don't concern you. But what if you spend 30 minutes of your time a day watching YouTube videos on how the future of money is going to be? Because the truth is, you will be thinking it doesn't concern you until you wake up tomorrow and this is the standard. So I don't know who you are, I don't know where you're watching this from. One thing I want to advise you to do is get involved in your finance. Put your mouth where you want to make money. Put your heart there. Learn about these things, and at the end of the day, you'll be very, very glad you did. You understand? So many persons, I've helped so many persons to understand Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and I explain these things in such a way that even if you need the lowest level of explanation to understand, you will understand. So if you have any question that you couldn't ask me in this session, send me a DM on my Instagram. If you're watching this from other channel, YouTube or any other place, send me a video on my Instagram at Bitcoin Chief. This is the only Bitcoin Chief that is verified. You can check me all over social media at Bitcoin Chief, the only one that is verified. I'm verified on Instagram, I'm verified on Facebook, I'm verified on Twitter, I'm also verified on LinkedIn, I'm also verified on Wikipedia. So send me a message on any of these social media platforms and let's network. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, I think I was just right on time. I started, it was 2 hours. Okay.